Welcome to the Fixing Your City podcast. Here's George Crandall.
From the Preface in Fixing Your City. The final essay in the book, Reconsidering Jane Jacobs, by Thomas J. Campanella, identifies the legacies of the Jacobson Revolution and the factors that contribute to the decline of the planning profession. As a planner in private practice for over 40 years, I found Campanella's assessment to be accurate. I agree with the sad admission from the members of his Chapel Hill planning faculty that our chosen profession could be ranked as a trivial profession. Campanella identifies a fundamental problem in Jacobs' legacy that needs to be recognized and corrected. He writes, "The literature on grassroots planning tends to assume a citizenry of Gandhian humanists. In fact, most people are not motivated by altruism, but by self-interest. That is why it's a fool's errand to rely upon citizens to guide the planning process. Forget for a moment that most folks lack the knowledge to make intelligent decisions about the future of our cities. Most people are simply too busy, too apathetic, or too focused on their jobs or kids to be moved to action over issues, unless those issues are at their doorstep. And once an issue is at their doorstep, fear sets on and reason flies out the window. So the very citizens least able to make objective decisions end up dominating the process, often wielding near veto power over proposals." Campanella concludes with comments about where the planning profession is today. Planners have become jack of all trades and masters of none. Parochial interests shape and guide the planning process. Neglecting broader societal interests, the planner's role has become that of umpire or schoolyard monitor. The courage and vision that once distinguished the planning profession has become a rarity. The role of the planner has been reduced by planners themselves to smallness and timidity. Later in life, Jacobs herself grew frustrated. In an April 1993 speech published in the Ontario Planning Journal, she stated, "Our official planning departments seem to be brain dead in the sense that we cannot depend on them in any way, shape, or form to provide intellectual leadership in addressing urgent problems involving the physical future of the city." The consequences of the Jacobson legacy is the creation of plans that sit on the shelf. In every city where I am retained to produce a plan, I hear the same refrain. "We have been planning for years and nothing gets implemented. We don't want another shelf plan." The problem is not public involvement per se. The problem is defective public involvement. Fixing Your City offers a practical, proven process for planning and public involvement that my firm has used successfully in dozens of towns and cities. Education and the presentation of viable options must inform public involvement. In my experience, an informed public will always make the right decisions. It is my hope that the information in Fixing Your City will be helpful to the planning profession, enabling us to take our rightful place as professionals who can provide the leadership and direction that our ailing cities and country so badly need. In addition, my goal is to demystify the work of the profession and empower concerned citizens to become active participants in shaping their cities.
Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe to get updates for future chapters.